Offspring, such a pleasure to talk to you. I'm a very old fan of you guys. How are you feeling today?
Great, great, thank you.
What about you, Noodles?
I feel fantastic.
So it's your 10th time in Brazil.
Is it really?
Yeah.
You,
More than
you
that.
counted?
I've been here more than 10 times.
We thought maybe it was more.
Yeah, I've been counting. So, how is it to meet again the Brazilian audience?
Oh, it's just incredible. It's amazing. They have so much energy and so much passion, and it makes the shows here very special for us.
And after coming here so many times, you probably have like many stories in Brazil. Can you tell me about the craziest one?
Well, most of them have been wiped out because of the caipirinhas. So, you have all these great stories, but you can't remember them. They're a little foggy.
They all start with caipirinha, though.
Yeah.
And in Rock in Rio, it's your third time. You came in 2013, in 2017. So you already know what to expect, but you can never really know what to expect. So what are your expectations for tomorrow?
Oh, just that it's going to be crazy. That's the best part about coming here. I mean, we really feed off that energy. We want the crowd to go nuts and jump up and down and all that stuff. And so we can't wait.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they will. And you're playing with Maneskin and Guns N' Roses. How do you feel about this lineup?
Great. I mean, we've played with Maneskin a bunch lately. I think this is like the second time we've ever played with Guns N' Roses at a festival. But we're very excited, very honored to be able to share the stage with both those bands.
So you spent quite some time without releasing a new album until you released Let the Bad Times Roll 2021. I wanted to know how was the process to getting in the studio again after this time, and how did the pandemic times influence on the process of recording the album?
I know. It was a while. We never really stopped recording. We just kind of got busy recording in between tours and stuff, and it took longer than we thought. But, it just didn't feel ready until it was done. It just so happened that it was done right in the middle of a pandemic, which is not usually when you would want to release an album. But we thought, oh, well, let the bad times roll. So we decided to put it out anyway. And I'm glad we did. People have had a chance to listen to it over the last year, and now we get to play some of the songs live.
You have recently released Behind Your Walls as your single, and I wanted to know about how it was to choose this song to be a single.
It's always kind of getting feedback from people. Who's liking which songs. I mean, they're like our babies, the songs, and we love them all. And, we say we want to put all of them out as singles. And, Behind Your Walls, we're playing it live, and people are they're really going crazy for it. So it seems like, oh, that would probably be a good one to put out as a single.
Good. And can the fans expect like more releases in the next future?
For sure, for sure. We decided we're not waiting so long to put out an album next time. So we're working on an album right now. In fact, when we get home, we're going straight into the studio.
Cool. And you have so many hits on your discography. How do you think about a concert like this to balance like the new releases with the classics from Offspring?
That's probably the toughest part of us setting a set list is, we know that we have to play certain hits. You're going to go Far Kid, Kids on All Right, Pretty Fly for a White Guy. The fans want to hear those songs, but we also want to do some deep cuts, like Bad Habit or Staring at the Sun, things like that. So how do you get a good mix? That's what we probably struggle with the most.
Cool. Can I ask for a song?
Sure. What do you got?
I would like you to play All I Want.
Okay.
Wait for it.
We'll have to change our set list, but okay, just for you.
Thank you. I'll be really, really honored. So I don't know if you've noticed, but probably yes, that punk rock and punk pop, it's coming to the spotlight again, like many pop artists using heavy guitars and fast grooves on their songs. You as like punk rock legends, how do you see all this movement going on right now?
I mean, it's great that it keeps on coming back and reinventing itself, right? I think you were talking about some of the new artists doing stuff that sounds more punky.
I just saw Billie Eilish on Saturday Night Live, which actually was a few months old now, and she's just dancing around and going for it. It started out really mellow and almost folky, and then at the end, she's just swinging for the fences, just going for it. She's great, and you can definitely see some punk spirit in what she was doing. So I think that was the best thing about, when punk rock started being absorbed by the mainstream, a lot of bands, whether it's rock and roll bands or pop bands, were kind of taking elements and making what they do even better, I think, more energetic anyways.
Cool. So would you like to leave a message for the people that love Offspring and are looking forward to watch you on stage?
A message for our Brazilian fans. Thank you so much for coming to see us. We can't wait to give you guys the best possible show we can tomorrow, and we want you all to go crazy for us.
Thank you so much, guys. Hope you have a lovely time in Brazil and a lovely time in Rock in Rio.
Thank you. We already are. It's going to be great.
We always love coming to Brazil, and it's so good to be back. So thank you to all our Brazilian fans. And please check us out tomorrow.
Yeah, thank you so much. É isso, galera. Esse foi o Offspring.